Hello,
And
hello.
breathe. And breathe.
Big sigh of relief.
Woo. What an event so far, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been absolutely amazing. Welcome in, sir.
Been something, absolutely.
How's your past few days, Galen? What have you been up to?
I went to a blues festival last night.
Oh, you did?
I did,
That's why you
yeah.
turned up late this morning.
That's
Is at the
right.
blues festival. I get it. I get it.
Snuck out for a couple hours. You know.
It's been a hectic event.
It has. It's been crazy. So
It's been a crazy event. So what a show.
unbelievable so far, Ronnie.
Some of those items in that show have just been mind-blowing. Did you see that Paribas tourmaline, the pear shape that sold on the first day?
Pear shape was incredible. One of our big collectors, I think you know, just came in for that indigo Paribas.
Yeah.
Which was
That
exceptional.
I've never seen anything like that. Extremely
I was
rare.
convinced that was not Paribas.
I've never seen anything like it.
unbelievable.
To be certified that indigo color.
Yeah,
Woo.
I thought it was like a 200 karat sapphire or something.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
beautiful.
Absolutely
Congratulations to the
beautiful,
lucky collector that managed to get that.
100%.
Welcome in to your Jewelry Concierge Lives. We are live, okay? So if you try and call Galen or myself over the next hour or so, you're not going to get through.
I'm on Do Not
I
Disturb.
do see them. I can't do that. I leave it on. I like to see it.
I get too distracted. I have to,
It really, really, really is. It's been crazy. Welcome in. We are live. And during these concierge shows, what we like to do for you is really kind of pinpoint pieces that we think you should be getting. And every piece is amazing. But it's not just that. We like to make it easy for you. That's our job, okay? As your jewelry concierge, we like to say yes. Yes, we'll do this. Yes, we'll do that. And we like to make it easy for you. So what we've done, we've put together a show of about 16 pieces, and they're one price, okay? Everything that you're going to see over the next hour will be at one price point. Now, if I can't say that price on air because what is the rule? First rule of the Dons Club?
we do not talk about the Don's
We
Club.
do not talk about the Dons Club, okay?
We don't. You guys are welcome to.
Yeah, you guys know the price, because if you're at home right now and you receive the email or you receive the text message, which I know a lot of you do, you know the price. If you're watching on YouTube or other platforms around the world, go to the Atelier website to find out what that one price is. Or you can email us, contact@catflorence.com. If you're in the US, you can drop us a text, +1 855 924 3255. Anywhere else in the world, you can email us, contact@catflorence.com, and we'll let you know the price of the show today. It's going to be crazy.
Yeah.
I can assure you that. Don't hesitate. We made it easy. 16 pieces, one price. You saw the price on the email. You saw the price on the text. If you want it, all you have to do is let your jewelry concierge around the world. We've got Michael, we've got Janie, Galen, myself, and a team around the world that can service you and let you know that one price and reserve the piece for you. So
Yeah, and when you guys see these pieces, subsequently see the price, or I guess it's the other way around. You see the price, subsequently see the pieces. You will understand why this is such an important show, because these pieces at these prices, or this price, it's unbelievable.
yeah, you just don't even hesitate for a second. And that's our job. And that's what we did for you in these jewelry concierges. That's what we do for you, is we highlight pieces that we think are no-brainers, and we make it easy. We give you one set price, and it's as simple as that. We like easy. We're simple men.
Yeah, we're just curating value here,
We're
Ronnie.
simple men. We're simple. Galen's simple. I'm not so simple, but Galen, a little
It's
bit.
supposed to work the other way around there, right? You're supposed to joke about yourself.
Is that what you're supposed to just
Yeah.
throw it over? No, guys, look, we're going to go into the show. Don't forget, find out what the one price is for the event. We'll let you know. Galen, how was the Blues Festival? Was it good?
Well, I told you, it was a little slow there for my taste, but one of the guys, if I could remember the name, I'd give him a shout out. He was exceptional.
All right. Next, let's go to the show. Look, we're going to go into the show. We're going to start. So much to do. So much to show. We're going to start off with a piece that we have a bit of an update for you. Zoltanite, they haven't mined anything in Zoltanite in over 5 years. Okay? And I had a bit of an update. There was an update. Really, that the demand for Zoltanite has gone crazy from Cat Florence's distributors. So much so, everything in Zoltanite you see in the event right now will be gone after the event. All Zoltanite pieces have been asked from distributors of Cat Florence all around the world. They've been accounted for.
Right.
They've asked for them back. So I want to show you a piece to start off the show. And there's a couple throughout the show, but now's the time. The demand for this gem is through the roof, and we're about to lose all of the Zoltanite pieces that you're going to see in the Atelier show. Sometimes we're able to bring pieces back. All of these Zoltanite pieces are going to go away.
They're spoken for.
They're spoken for with Cat's distributors. That's it. So let's go into the show. Hit it, DJ. Ole, let's go. There you go. Look at, and we started with a beauty.
Yeah, that's huge Zoltanite there, Ronnie.
Absolutely gorgeous. You've got a 10 carat. And that's the thing. There's a reason these are all in demand. These are huge.
Yeah, you know the numbers better than I do. You know, over 10 carats, you're talking...
There are less than 100 in existence.
Yeah.
Less than 100 in existence for this gemstone, over 10 carats. We've got some beautiful pieces, about 2 or 3 sporadically through the show today. They are all one price. But like I said, when the Atelier show comes down, that is it.
Absolutely.
We lose these. You have one opportunity on these Zoltanites, they've been taken from us. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes that happens. We've got a few pieces, so we're going to move on. There's so many of you coming in right now. I appreciate each and every one of you. Really. So we're going to get into the show as well. We're already in the show, but I want to show you something. I want to start with a piece. I want to start now with a piece, and I want to put Don's voice on this piece, Galen.
Yeah.
Because this piece is extremely, extremely special. And I'm going to do a run. We're going to do a run right now of 3 unheated Paraiba tourmalines.
Really special stones.
Really special stones. But to kick it off and to start it off, you must listen to Don's voice recording on this first video because it's key. And it tells you all about what the world of unheated Paraiba is and why it's so rare and why it's so collectible and how grateful we are for Don for keeping them in their natural form.
Yeah, because who wouldn't heat those, get that blue, and sell them for 10 times the price? Who wouldn't do that?
Everybody.
And they do.
And they do, but Don's a gemstone guy. He loves gems, right? It's all about that. Olia, let's show it. Let's bring in Don's voice. Let's go.
If you collect Mother Nature's rarest stones, I tell you now, as a guy who has been doing this for 35 years and hunted down the rarest gems on earth, unheated Paraiba tourmaline is rare because the majority of unheated Paraiba tourmaline is not that attractive. It's either gray or purplish gray or silvery gray, and it's not attractive. But every once in a while, like literally 1 in 10,000 Paraibas, you'll find the crystal in a natural color that is mind-boggling. Now, what you've got here is one of the finest quality, fully certified, unheated Paraibas you will ever see. This particular stone is like a pinkish red. Now you can see the blue in the crystal structure because what happens with unheated Paraibas is the blue is always present. Just like in tanzanite, the blue is always present even though the rough is brown. All you do is you oxidize out the pink or the red, or you oxidize out the gray, or in this, in many cases, you basically, if you heated this stone at 600 degrees, it would turn neon blue, and what would disappear is the pinkish red element. But I thought to myself, hey, wait a minute. 99.99999% of all Paraibas in the world are heated. That means that there are very few top gem, top color Paraibas in circulation globally. Exactly the same problem with pink tanzanite. There's no pink tanzanite in the world because they heated all of it. All the yellow tanzanites got heated. All the greens got heated. And once you heat the stone, you oxidize out that natural color, leaving only a light blue color or blue color, etc. Same with Paraiba. You'd heat this stone and it would turn to a very fine, like medium, rich blue, swimming pool blue color, but you would never be able to get this pinkish red color back again because it would oxidize out of the crystal at 600 degrees. So I preserved it in the natural state. You are looking at a gem that is definitely one of the finest unheated Paraibas, period. Weighing in at 7.12 carats, top gem, top crystal. It is a rare Paraiba gemstone. Now, blues sell in this quality for $25,000 a carat. How much do you think unheated will be worth in the future? That's exactly what I'm saying. And I want Don's Club members to hold on to these because I'm the only lunatic that held on to these natural colors because I sell rough, right? So for me, I sell the rough. But when I find a nice crystal in the natural color, I keep it. And that's what I've done since early 2000. And that's exactly what you have here. An extremely rare, fully certified, unheated, El Natural, top quality, unheated Pariba tourmaline. The stone, 7.12 carats, top crystal. The design, 1.25 carats of deep flawless diamonds, elongated on your finger. Brilliant, beautiful, and something that in the future, unfortunately, nobody will have except the people that have bought them from me, because everybody heated them, and then they'll be gone forever. And whoever's got them, the prices will just go up, up, and up.
That's gone. That's
My.
gone. That will sell. 150% sold.
Yeah.
There's no two ways about it. We were all sat here. If you could, hopefully our mics weren't on, but if they were, we're all sat here like, everybody in the room, all you, Gail and myself, we were like, wow. You don't see Pariba tourmaline like that natural.
No.
You do not see it. And explained perfectly by the man himself, our fierce gem hunter, Don Kogan. That's what I love about Don, okay? There aren't many people in the world that hold on to those and really truly understand the beauty of the gem.
Yeah.
Most people heat those stones and they get blue, or they heat out and they do, that doesn't happen with Don. Don is all about keeping the natural beauty and encasing that. And the jewelry from Cat Florence, second to none. We know that.
Of course.
The flawless diamonds. That was stunning. That will be sold 100%. If you get that, I want to say a huge congratulations from me. Straight away. Because that's one that I would buy.
100%. You could see the different flashes. You got fuchsia in there, and that beautiful color, Ronnie.
You just don't see that.
Exceptional.
There are gems and there are gems. I mean, that was that was out there. All right, let's go. We've got two more unheated Paribas I want to show to you. This one I love. The cutting, firstly by Cat Florence, is electric. This obviously has the copper from the Pariba, but you also see those kind of titanium elements in the background. You're seeing those you're seeing blues in that stone. Okay, you sometimes see grays in it. And what happens when you heat that is you'll remove it. And that's what I'm saying. Don doesn't do that. He keeps the gem in the natural form that you're seeing. Most people just heat this and it sells easily. I'm telling you, if this is heated for the color, this sells per carat more than what we are selling the whole piece for.
100%.
Per carat. And if you find out what the price is, like I said, everything in this show is one price. It's really easy. All you have to do is ask your jewelry concierge, what is the price for today's event? And even on the Atelier website, if you're watching right now on the Atelier website, you'll see the 16 pieces below this video that are in this show. All of those pieces are that one price. You couldn't buy that stone per carat for the price that we have done the whole piece.
Absolutely.
That is crazy. Beautiful mount there by Cat Florence. I love the cutting on this. You don't see many people that would take a Pariba tourmaline and cut it like that.
Yeah, I don't even want to know where Cat started with that. Maybe 20 plus carats.
Oh, easy. I would say 25 up.
Yeah.
Yeah, straight to the Cat Florence. Look at that.
That cutting, like you said, Ronnie. And watching those, I mean, you can see the blues fighting to get out of there.
Yeah, no,
I mean,
for
it's
sure.
like...
I shouldn't make that noise. There's dogs at home now going... Penny's at home. Penny's Galen's dog. It's not just a random dog.
I leave the TV on so she can watch them.
So she can see a daddy on TV.
That's a beautiful gem,
Stunning.
Ronnie.
Absolutely gorgeous. It really was. And again, you've seen there that beautiful pink, red, natural Pariba. And then you see the different color there with the blues in that natural Pariba with the blue tinges in that second one. The third one that we're going to show you is something totally different. Again, this is electric green on this third piece. And again, I sound like I'm just, repeating, but it's key. There's not many people out there in the world that would allow that to happen. They would heat them all, they would get them to be blue, and they would sell them at, 3, 4, 5 times the price. Yep. Here's the key, guys. You see this with Tanzanite, Galen, all the time. The natural Tanzanites now, there was a time when people pulled out natural Tanzanites, diamonds, example, pulled out pinks and blues, and they just, no, we want white. We want white. The natural ones they didn't care about until the market caught up, okay, and realized that the natural pink Tanzanites and the pink diamonds and the blue diamonds, these were the rarities.
The 1 in 100s.
These were the thousands, millions. Yeah. These were the collectible ones.
Absolutely.
And the prices just went boom. And we're seeing that now with Pariba tourmalines. people are realizing, and Don's, is always ahead of that.
Yeah.
Don is so ahead of that. For 20 years, 30 years, this guy has been keeping those gems and said, no, I'm not going to heat them. And that's how we're able to show you these 3 colors of Pariba. And there aren't many companies in the world that can do that because nobody wants to leave them in their natural form for that period of time that he's been collecting these gems. So a big shout out to him. And of course, a shout out to Kat Florence. I've really enjoyed watching the videos with those two over the last few days. But let's go into the final piece of the Pariba.
To your point, Ronnie, I was speaking with a collector yesterday, and she loves this unheated variety of Pariba. And so she's found, or I should say purchased, like a whole selection of the different colors and lined them up and took a picture. And it was like a rainbow of Pariba tourmaline.
Oh, really?
It was so cool. You'll have to see it.
No, I do. Send me the picture. Look, this, again, we've gone through. This is that electric green. Again, cutting from Kat Florence is second to none. You've got 7 carat 17 in the center stone, surrounded by a carat 20 of D-flawless diamonds. I love this design. On the hand, I think this design looks really nice. It kind of snugs around the finger. Mm-hmm. It's very, very nice. I'm sure you'll see it in a second on the hand if we haven't seen it already.
And then that stone is just going to explode off the hand.
If you like fire, if you like luster,
no one's going to miss that, guys.
Again, you very rarely see Pariba tourmaline in these fancy cat cuts, in any fancy cut, but because of the wastage. Most times you see Portuguese ovals, rounds. You don't see these beautiful cuts that you see with cat florence. Nobody takes a gem. I feel sorry for Don sometimes.
Right.
He's like, here's my price. 30 years I wrestled a lion in Africa for this stone, and Cat's like, yep, 20, off to the spa.
25 carats.
Yeah.
12.
You wish, buddy. Next. That's what I meant by on the hand. I think it looks really nice. I think it kind of it snugs the finger beautifully. It's really nice. I like it a lot.
Absolutely.
Beautiful piece. Beautiful piece. All right. The next gem that we have for you. This is one that I want you to leave in Don's voice again on this next one for me, because we're going to go through little runs here of gem types and talk about them and get into details. And it's very, very important to hear from the man himself, because we don't talk enough nicely about him, but we will. There's nobody, honestly, in the world that knows as much about these rarities and these gemstones as Don, and the guy that hunts them down and tracks them himself. So I like to you guys at home to get his point of view on them before we then discuss them and go through. It's very, very key. So let's go into it.
What you are looking at is one of the most amazing paparachas you will ever see. It is fully certified, unheated, natural Ceylon paparacha sapphire. Now, this color is like the sunrise coming over the Ratnapura Mountains. Remember, paparachas is only 1 in 100,000 sapphires, and they never surpass really a 1/4 carat, 1/2 carat size. You've got a 2 carat up here. Unbelievable. You've also got almost 2 carats of D-flawless diamonds, 1.78 carat to be exact, but a mountain running down the band, the sparkle, the electric fire, and that paparacha sitting in the middle, the perfect mix of the pink and orange lotus hue just popping out of that stone. The crystallization of this stone is remarkable. It is beautiful. It comes with all the paperwork you need. It is collectible to the max. If you like to collect the most important sapphires in the world, the Sri Lankan paparacha belongs in your collection. They are very uncommon. Like I said, I import 300-400 kilos of rough sapphire just from Sri Lanka, and around 700-800 kilos from different parts of the world. And paparachas are just one in very, very few. And to get above 2 carat size, you'll find less than 10 a year. And I am talking about going through 10,000 kilos of rough material. And those 10, are small. This is big. A 2 carat, this clarity, this color, lotus is not common. That's why Kat has put all those diamonds around it. The sparkle is there. The fire is there. Electric dispersion. It is a wonderful piece. It comes with all the paperwork. Unbelievable.
Super gem.
Yeah, I love that piece. And the mount there, you'd have to watch the video very closely because it's so subtle, but it's got this kind of a wave to it around the stone.
Yeah.
And when Kat does that, when you feel that piece, it's so natural. It's really exceptional.
This is a super collection. This is one of the most beautiful collections we've brought to you on the Jewelry Concierge live.
We're just
shows.
sitting here stone-faced watching
every single piece. No one's talking to each other. We're just like, And then I heard my belly rumble because I didn't have any breakfast yet. But that was all we heard. Look, This next piece, we went there for, that was a Ceylon paparazzi, sunrise paparazzi. That was a gorgeous piece. This next sapphire is from a different location. This is Elikaka, Madagascar. And I love hearing all these stories about these gemstones from Don and how he gets them from these different locations. Let's show the piece. And I love this gem. Unheated Ilikaka cornflower blue sapphire. That is a natural unheated sapphire. I love this because not only, this is something that can be worn every day.
Absolutely.
But it's beautiful and it's regal and it's royal. And you've got that cornflower blue sapphire that will blow your mind, almost over 3.5 carats. I love when Don tells the story about this mining area in Elikaka, Madagascar. He said when he used to go there back in the day, he said there was 100 people, maybe. And they were just mining little bits here, little bits there. And then they started finding natural unheated blue sapphires and pink sapphires and lots of different unheated variety. And he said it went from 100 people almost overnight to thousands of people, 10,000 people. They built a village within this area. He said it used to be nothing, 100 people in tents. And then they started building bars and restaurants. He said there was a casino at the end of it, and I would have loved to have been there.
Gambling with rough stones.
Yeah, and I wouldn't. I mean, I don't want to go into that.
No,
but,
I'm not going to put it past him.
Oh yeah, Ilikaka blue
On red.
On red. Let's go. I'll bet you that for the pink. And he just said it was crazy. It was really, really crazy. And what I love about this, and Don explains this in his videos, is you see flashes of little undertone purple sometimes in this gem. And it's because he left it and it's unheated, it is natural, and it's certified. You've got a carat of the flawless diamonds. This is one of those pieces, Galen, that for me is just timeless.
Yeah.
You could buy this today, put it in a box, in 1,000 years from now, if we're all here, which I like to think that we would. We won't be here, but somebody will. Yeah, we will. Galen might be. I mean, he looks after himself. All those blues concerts. But you know, you put it away 1,000 years from now, you pull it out, and it will still be timeless. It will still be on trend. It will still be regal, royal, and fabulous. And that's one of those pieces.
100%.
It really is.
And to your point, those violet purple flashes, or Don's point, really,
I will take
really
credit
cool.
for that one.
Yeah.
But
I love that.
It's beautiful. It really, really is. If you want to find out what the price on that piece is, if you want one of the people that received the email, sign up for the Don's Club. Sign up to find out these prices and these pieces.
Yeah.
If you weren't, email us at contact@cat. Maybe you're watching for the first time on social media somewhere or on YouTube right now. Come to the Atelier website or email us at contact@catflorence.com and we'll tell you the Don's Club price on that piece, and it will blow your mind. All of these pieces in today's show are one price. So if you find out the price and you're waiting and you're watching and you're enjoying the show, you just shout sold on the one that you want. It's as simple as that.
And guys, we have gotten a couple of questions, I think, asking which pieces are at that one price on the website. I think we've made it pretty clear. I haven't looked, but it's the 16 at the top of the website, just under the video that you're watching now, if you're watching on the website. So have a look.
Yeah, no, absolutely. It's 16 at the top, and then everything underneath. There's just
plenty to look at.
Even
don't get me wrong.
Even if you're not interested in the piece that we're showing you in this show, why not?
which you should be.
Come on, take a look. There's a lot of beautiful pieces. I just made myself dizzy there. No breakfast and take a look at the pieces below. If it's something you see, even if it's not in today's show, even if it's not in the live show, we'll give you the Don's Club price. And it's one of the most amazing collections of jewelry anywhere on earth. Simple as that. Galen, I say this all the time, and it's very cliche. And
I know where you're going with this.
You don't know where I'm going. But I don't feel like this is a job.
No,
all right? People go to work. This is not a job. This is not, people say, oh, but you're in, this is not selling. When you're selling jewelry like this, at this quality from Cat Florence, this isn't work. That's why we sit here and talk about him going to, because it doesn't matter. Like it's all sold. You've got Cat Florence jewelry, the best jewelry on planet Earth, in my opinion. You've got Don Cogan's gemstones, the perfect marriage, together. And we just sit here and have fun with it. And we have some of the most wonderful and best collectors on earth in you guys at home. So it's really just a pleasure to show them and have fun.
Yeah. I mean, we're not sitting behind a glass countertop looking at the same 18 tanzanites every day, right?
I know. I would hate to be in the real jewelry
We get
industry,
variety. I mean, real variety.
I would hate to work in a jewelry. We don't work in jewelry. We just have
imagine?
fun. We just have fun.
I don't think we'd last a day.
Then you wouldn't know. The amount he turns up late after a blues concert, he'd never last. The shop would be shut. There'd be a closed sign. You'd get there at 11 o'clock. All right. Let's bring...
I was on time today.
He was early. Let's bring up the next piece. Look at this. Again, wow. This is another one from Ilikaka, Madagascar. Just like the blue one that you just seen. Same location.
Yeah, same locale.
Yep, same location. 2.56 carat. Again, unheated, certified Ilikaka vivid pink sapphire ring. Cutting is exceptional from Cat Florence in that pear shape. The small details there. And the mount, Galen. I mean, look.
Give me a break.
You've got 2.5 carats of flawless diamonds. Don is a buyer. He tells us all the time, and this is before. Prices are going up at $4,500 a carat. Okay? For flawless diamond. Wholesale. $4,500 a carat. When I tell you right now, and I'm gonna spell it out for you. The price on that ring is less than the replacement price of the diamonds. Okay? Wholesale. Less.
Pull up your calculator, do the math.
Get your Tamagotchi out. Do it. 4,500 times that. Lisa, I'll text you after the show. Sorry, we're live. But yeah, do the math. Get your Tamagotchi out. 4,500 a carat times 2.5. Less than that.
That's as close as we're going to get live on air to telling you the price.
Don's Club, baby. We don't talk about the Don's Club.
You just spilled the beans, man. You made him do some calculations.
This doesn't live on the internet, right? This just dies after we delete it.
It's done after? Right? Oh, you post it forever?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Look at the piece, though. Gorgeous, gorgeous piece. Beautiful. I love the mount. Blanket of diamonds. Vibrant color. I mean, when you're talking about pink, guys, this is not pink with a little brown. This is not pink with a bit of orange. This is pink. Pink.
Yeah. And against, like you said, against that white diamond, white gold backdrop, it's
you're gonna see this from a mile away. If you don't want to be the center of attention, if you don't want to see, maybe don't buy that one. That's electric pink.
It really is.
Doesn't get any more pink than that. If I'm dreaming, if I'm lying at home at nighttime thinking of pink, dreaming.
Which he does often.
Which I do a lot. That's the pink that I'm dreaming of. That's the one.
Yeah.
All right. This next gem. There are certain gems that we don't... there are certain gems that we can bring back in the Cat Florence and Tilly. There are certain gems that we don't see very, very often. And this next gem is one of them. My collectors, my connoisseurs out there, which is all of you guys, but there are people out there, clients that we have that really look for these kind of pieces. This is one for you. If you want something that we don't see very, very often, this is for you. This indicolite is mind-blowing. Ollie, I want you to leave Don's voice on this recording. I want to hear what he has to say about this piece, because very rarely do we get these, especially this type. Let's take a look.
Exciting. Coming out of my personal collection. They're finally back. These babies have been on display. This comes out of the Matuka indicolite mine. Look, there's indicolite in the world, which is produced in Nigeria, as well as Brazil, in different types of locales, etc. But there is one mine in Brazil that produces indigo, baby. Pure blue. No green, no secondary green, just blue. Blue, indigo blue. And that is what I collected. Guys, I have sold thousands and thousands of kilos of tourmaline out of Brazil. And I have collected the ones that are pure indigo blue. You are looking at one of the biggest you will ever see, perfectly flawless. This is a 12.12 carat top gem indigo Matuka blue from Brazil. Matuka being the name of the mine where it came out. I gave it its legendary status, baby. I've held on to it. It is a rare collectible variety. Cat Florence, of course, has perfectly precision cut this stone, so the luster is the pinnacle of its quality. You can see the indigo blue shining. These are actually quite rare. People don't understand the rarity of indicolite. Now, indicolite is 1 in 10,000 tourmaline, so it is one of the rarest. It's actually rarer than rubellite or any other variety of indicolite. But indigo blue is like the needle in the haystack. I mean, they just don't exist. They're so rare and so difficult to find, they're almost impossible to see. So coming out of my personal collection, big stone here, 12.12 carat, flawless. And you've got almost 1.5 carat of D flawless diamonds in that ring. That ring will sit on your hand loud and proud. You've got the spring aeronautically engineered not to move on your finger. So it sits, it's proud, it sparkles, it pops, and it is a statement piece. For the collector who collects the rarities of tourmalines, if you have the best quality Pariba, the best quality rubellite, you just bring this baby and put it right next to it because it's the best quality indicolite.
We're not lying.
Indigo blue, indicolite. Absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah.
To see indicolite like that kind of openness of color, that beauty, unbelievable.
That is
seriously
exactly what you're looking for when you're shopping for indicolite.
Whew. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. And that's why I wanted to leave Don's voice on it, because nobody explains it better than him. Mm-hmm. Gorgeous piece. Absolutely stunning. If you want to find out the Don's Club price on that, email us contact@catflorence.com. Every piece that we're showing you right now is one price. The first 16 pieces on the Atelier website only are one price only. The first 16. Everything else below that, they're all different prices. Doesn't mean we can't give you the Don's Club price, but only pieces in the show live right now are part of that one price point.
And we'll get through them all so you guys will know exactly.
You'll know which one they are, and you can see them. The first 16.
Yeah, they're already there, of course.
Yeah, definitely. Right. Next piece. Let's take a look.
This is another one of those Zoltanites we talked about at the very beginning. 10 plus carats, spoken for across the distribution channels. But as you know, Don's Club members, you get first right of refusal, and this is your last chance to do so.
Yeah, no. Do not hesitate on this. As we said earlier, again, like you said, all of these pieces will be going to Cat Florence distributors. Okay? These are all spoken for. Nothing is mined in 5 years. Things are getting really, really tight with Zoltanite.
Desperate.
They're desperately tight. I mean, the production was, even when it was mining, even when it was open, Galen, the production was extremely
low. The yield
low.
was so low.
Yeah.
And now there's
less than
nothing.
2%. And now, I mean, stones this size, less than 1% of
Yeah.
all production were these sizes. And it was low to begin with. That's what we have to understand. Huge stone again. You've got 11 carats in the Zoltanite, cut to perfection. Cat Florence cutting Zoltanite like this is insane. Don't hesitate. Let us know if you want to know the Don's Club price, and we'll let you know. Let's move on. We had a big show this time. We've got about 16 pieces, so you'll see me moving through them. But
chugging through.
As soon as we get off air, we're getting so many text messages, so many emails, so many calls. As soon as we get off this live in 20 or 30 minutes from now, myself and Galen and the rest of the team will make sure we get through to everybody. Lisa said, I should have realized that you were live. Just text me back as we were at the show. Thank you, Lisa. I'll get back to you as soon as I finish, I promise. Yeah, let us know. We're always here for you. That's our jobs. As your jewelry concierge, and there's a big team of us. It's not just myself and Galen. We're just fortunate enough that we get to be in your homes and talk to you on a daily basis. Yes. But let us know. We're always willing to do whatever we can, within reason. All right? Move next piece. This rhodonite, Galen, I believe that we've only ever had 2 of these. We have only ever had 2 of these.
Yeah, and that, like cherry, almost like cherry apple red color coming out of that, Ronnie. Unbelievable. The clarity, unbelievable.
Second to none. I mean, there's a reason we've only had 2 in the Cat Florence Atelier. There's a reason we've only had 2, and that's very, very simple. It's the quality, Galen. Cat demands the finest quality. Mm-hmm. All right? And rhodonite is never clean. It's never crystallized like this. They actually use it mostly for, they tumble it, and they use it for beads and necklaces and bracelets because the quality is not good enough.
Opaque.
Very
beads,
much.
Yeah.
And you'll see it kind of, that old kind of checkerboard faceting, with beads running through it, with string running through it for beads. This is the finest quality rhodonite anywhere in the world. So if you're a collector and you want the finest, because I have collectors that say to me, Ronnie, I don't care about the gem type variety. If it's the best you've seen, reserve it for me.
Right.
Because they're collectors. They're collectors. They're connoisseurs. They go through these and they have trays. I'm talking trays of different. This is a Pariba. This is a sapphire from here. And a stone like this that they see, they know it's the finest quality. It's straight away reserved.
Yeah.
Because you don't see them. There's a reason we've only ever had 2 in the Cat Florence atelier. Because you'll only work with the finest. And this material you can go through millions of stones. I mean millions of stones in rhodonite. Millions to find one like this.
And Kat knew it and just dumped D-Flawless onto that
Yeah, and then you've got 2.25 carats of D-Flawless
Casually
diamonds.
to
The
the side.
diamonds alone are more than the price of the piece that we're selling here today, Gabe.
Unbelievable.
And we can't take credit for that. That's the one thing we can't. We can sit here and we can point things out and be like, get it, no brainer, no brainer. But we can't take credit for the price. The price comes from Don and the Don's Club.
Absolutely.
I mean, if you look at the price that these sell through Cat Florence distributors, you'll see those prices on catflorence.com. You'll see the price of that piece. That's the price that it should be selling at. The Don's Club price is just something that is based off of Don's raw cost. You know? And, yeah, what can I say? If you want it, let us know. I know that one will be sold. We've got collectors out there that love those pieces. Absolutely love them.
100%.
All right, let's move on to the next piece. The next piece actually is Don's voice.
Another Don's voice.
I want to put Don's voice on this one. Again, it's a Zoltanite, but let me put this down for a second. It's a Zoltanite, and again, you know what happened. You know what's going on. I just told you a second ago, but I want you to hear it from the horse's mouth because nobody tells it better. And this is the guy that actually discovered Zoltanite. He discovered the Zoltanite mine, the vein, tracked this down. It was very well documented all over the Discovery Channel. They did a big show about it. It was insane. This was a big, big deal. The fact that it's not mined anything in 5 years and it's gone crazy and the demand just keeps increasing. You know, when they say tanzanite's a one location gem, forget about it. There's been more tanzanite mined in a week than in the existence of all Zoltanite. Doesn't even come close when it comes to rarity. Tanzanite's rare, but Zoltanite is extremely rare. Let's go to the next piece.
Literally one of the rarest gems in circulation out there. Zoltanite was mining up until about 5 years ago. Now there is no production at all. I actually discovered this mine in the Anatolia Mountains of Turkey. It is so difficult to extract. Do you know they only get 1 carat per 2 metric tons of bauxite that they remove? So they have to remove out 2,000 kilos. 2,000 kilos of bauxite iron ore to get 1 carat of Zoltanite. Do you know 99.9% of the material never surpasses 1 carat mark? It is a type 2 gemstone. It is never perfectly clean. But this stone is a 9.34 carat flawless. You are looking at an Asher cut top gem, one of the finest quality Zoltanites you will ever see. And I'll tell you, 10 karat up Zoltanites, there is less than 100 in circulation globally. 9 karat, 200 in circulation globally? And Asher cut, less than 10 in the world this size and above. That's what we're talking about in rarity. This is crazy pricing now. This type of stone, easily sellable in the market right now, getting close to 10K a carat now because of the limited supply, and the demand is just constantly growing. People love the characteristics of Zoltanite because it has the ability to change colors in different environments. Also, depending on what you're wearing, it also changes. You wear dark, the stone darkens. You wear light, the stone lightens. If you go into the sun, it pops one color. You go into darkness or candlelight dinner, it pops another color. It has the ability to change, and it is 100% natural. Subtle shifts of color come out of Zoltanite, and that's what makes it unique and special. This size, extremely rare. Kat knows this. She has put 2.24 carats of deep flawless diamonds. Look at those huge, round, full, brilliant cut, deep flawless, the perfect cut, the perfect diamond surrounding that Zoltanite. It is electric. It is a stonker of a stone with a lot of pop of deep flawless around it, and a great collectible if you love what you just can't replace in current market.
Wow.
Again, beautiful.
Yeah, you were talking earlier about pieces or aesthetics that would last a lifetime.
Yeah.
And then some. That ring is just a classic look.
Amazing.
I love that. And then the center stone.
Yeah,
of course.
and if you need any more information, again, you can email us at contact@catflorence.com or speak to one of your jewelry concierge. You'll get them at that anyway, so let us know. We've only got, 5 pieces left?
Yeah, chugging through.
Absolutely crazy. All right, let's go through them. Why not?
That's what we're here for.
That's what we are here for.
Wow.
Here you've got an unheated Ceylon royal blue sapphire ring. This is beautiful. Again, that royal blue color is very coveted. That's what we get a lot of clients, Galen, asking.
Begging.
Yeah, do you have any royal blue? Do you have any there? Like, that's something that people ask a lot about. You've got a 2-carat. This is great because it's great for everyday wear, this piece. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? This is a great everyday piece. And that's one thing, again, we get a lot as jewelry concierges. We get a lot of people coming in and saying, I love these big pieces. They're amazing. But do you have something that I can wear every day, whether it be, the school run or out for dinner? Or,
right.
I mean, I want to wear an unheated Ceylon royal blue sapphire in the school run, I'll be honest with you. No kids, so I don't know why I'd be going on the school run. But
who are you picking up?
Nobody, man. Moving on. This one's got a carat 50 of D flawless diamonds. It's a beautiful, beautiful gem, cut to perfection. The color, it's all about the color.
Yeah.
Again, when you think the finest sapphires in the world, that's what I say. We kind of live in a bubble in Cat Florence. You know what I mean? We're so spoiled.
Yeah.
I was talking to a friend of mine a few days ago, and it was a lady, and we were talking about jewelry, and I was explaining, what we did, and the kind of, and she was, oh, yeah, I know jewelry, and she was showing me jewelry, and and it's really hard, and I'm like, oh, that's amazing, that's gorgeous, and it's very nice, and it wasn't her jewelry, it was just her idea of what a sapphire looked like,
right,
or her idea of what a ruby looked like, and I'm just like, that's not really what.
No, we're completely spoiled. It's one of those situations where you kind of have to bite your tongue and just smile and laugh and.
Because you don't want to make people feel bad
or uncomfortable
either, right?
Yeah,
and
no,
it's just, and it was great because it wasn't hers, and I would never want to do that. But I don't think most people in the world don't really grasp the quality of jewelry and gemstones that we work with, unless you know.
Yeah.
Unless you're in the Don's Club, unless you've been buying Cat Florence for years now, unless you get it. This is the finest jewelry in the world. There's no elite level for this. You're at it. Yeah. The Don's Club and Cat Florence is the elite level when it comes to the most precious and beautiful jewelry in the world. There's nowhere else to go. I say it all the time. When I meet people for the first time and they say, what do you do? I say, I sell jewelry. And they say, okay, what kind of jewelry? I say, the best in the world.
Yeah.
And every time I get the same reaction, that's a bold statement. And I look them dead in the eye, like, no, I sell the best jewelry in the world. Take a look. And most of the time it's like, people didn't even know these gemstones existed in that way. It's like, my grandma has an emerald. It doesn't look like that.
Yeah.
My grandma has them too. It don't look like that. I get it. I understand. But there is jewelry, and then there is Cat Florence jewelry. I heard Don say this before, and it stuck with me because only Don can explain things this way. But he said there are models and there are supermodels. These are supermodels. I like supermodels. All right? I said that like I'm just supermodels coming out. No, I don't.
Yeah. Was that the lady friend you were talking to?
No, unfortunately not. But, all right. Let's move on to the next piece. This.
Unique.
Yeah, these are rare. These are rare. We don't see these very often either. You have that milk and honey cat's eye. These are extremely rare. Look at why they call it the milk and honey very clearly. One half of it is milk. You see that milky color, crystallized. The other side, you get that sweet like honey, deeper, more saturated color.
I actually didn't know that. I'm glad you said that.
I mean, that's what it comes from. And if actually...
I kind of quietly leaned over and told Ronnie to say some things about this because I'm not as familiar with this particular stone.
And that's a great point. That's saying something. You see jewelry every single day, Galen. It's very hard to do. And actually, if it wasn't on the hand here, we can't change the video. If we had this in person, you can show the eye actually opens. So you'll see like a winking eye. You might have seen Don do it before. He's like, no, open it to the left, to the right, and it just winks at you.
Yeah.
That's what this gem does. So you can kind of see it there a little bit. See it splits. When you move it left to right, you see it open like an eye, and it winks at you as you move it around. It's really cool. And you see that perfect milk and honey body color there. To have that kind of transparency, but still enough kind of in going on inside to have that chatoyancy, the cat's eye inside. Mm-hmm. If you're a collector of the stars, the asteroid, the chatoyancy gemstones, this is one for you. We don't see them very often. Again, there's a mountain of diamonds in this piece. 2 carats almost of the flawless diamonds. It's a beautiful piece, a very, very, very strong cat's eye in that as well. This is for the collectors. These are not for everybody, but if we do have a very unique group of people that really love these gems.
Yeah,
the cat's eyes and the stars.
Phenomenon gemstones are.
We don't see them very often, and we don't see milk and honey. I'm telling you, we just do not see them.
Awesome stone.
This next gem. We're going to leave Don's voice in for this one as well, because this is something that the people at home really, truly need to understand. This is absolutely gorgeous. I'm staring at a picture of it right now, and I'm just like...
I'm flying blind. I don't have a list in front
You
of
don't?
me.
This Namya Jedi spinel. It is mind-blowing. It really, really is. There are sometimes gems that come through here. There's nobody in the world that can bring you the variety that Don brings you. To bring you this is unbelievable. I don't believe there's a single person out there that can bring you this kind of quality in this gemstone. Let's take a look at it.
Look at that color. Oh my goodness. Do you know Namya Jedi Spinel has the power of the crimson red? Actually, it's more of a Jedi red. This particular gem was coined Jedi Spinel by Vincent Perdue, who was the field gemologist of the GIA at the time. There was some crazy Star Wars movie out at the time, and he obviously was a Star Wars fan, so he said, Luke, don't go to the dark side, come to the bright side. And these crystals are bright. They glow. They are neon. They're one of the most impressive rough that Mother Nature produces, and they're produced in Burma in an area called Namya. Now, Namya has a color that is just mind-boggling. The way that this gem is just alive is crazy. You don't need to put this under light. It is alive without light. Anywhere you wear this, the color is unbelievable. It has a neon effect within the crystal structure, which is remarkable. You've got a 2.02 carat here. Kat has cut this into like an antique, long, elongated cushion. Really nice, attractive shape here. You've also got 1.1 carat of deep flawless diamonds designed specifically around this spinel. I mean, you can see, look at the diamonds. You got rounds, you got princess cut running down the shank as well. Beautiful piece. Aeronautically engineered, typical Cap Florence, but only the rarest gems. I tell you, Namya in current market can set you back big bucks. This is an old stone, something I brought back from, a long time ago, like 15 odd years ago. Right now, I could never buy it. I mean, it's literally 10 times the price than it was 15 years ago. So I tell you, this is based on the Don's Club price. If you like rare, if you like spinel, grab them while they're here, because they will run out. Because I'm not replenishing them nor buying them, because you can't buy them, because even in Burma, they're selling for crazy money.
I'm telling you, if you like the finest spinels in the world, Galen, that's one of them right there. The quality in that.
Yeah. You just do not see that material looking like that.
Vibrancy, crystallization, color, beauty, everything. That gem has everything. It is cherry. I love it. I can eat that thing. I can eat it.
Sorry, right. I'll tell you later.
Gabrielle came in my text message just during that video, saying she always likes to give us a shout out and say hello. So thank you so much, Gabrielle. We appreciate you. I've got so many text messages on my personal phone. I don't even know how you guys got that number, but we're gonna go with it. We love it. Keep them coming. They find you. People find you. I love it.
Yeah,
I love it. Look, going from one spinel to another again. This show has been stacked,
slam packed,
full of rarities, full of collectibles. It is unbelievable to go from that Namya spinel now to this cobalt blue spinel. These cobalt blue spinels of this quality, there's nothing comes close to it anywhere in the world.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite stones that we put into our show. Maybe one of my favorite in the collection.
Really?
You can just see it.
Yeah, that cobalt.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, the cobalt, it's coming out of the gem.
It's like, let me free.
I'm not sure what cobalt is, but I think it's the stuff that made Superman fly. I'm not 100% on that. Don't quote me on it. Don't take me.
I'm not going to quote you.
It's whatever it does, whatever it did, whether it helps Superman or not, I know it helps that gemstone. Because look at the color.
Yeah, that's an unbelievable stone, Ronnie.
And the problem is with these gems, normally getting because of the way the elements and everything that make them up, they're normally extremely saturated, oversaturated.
Sleepy,
dark, sometimes black even looking.
Yeah.
They don't have vibrance. They don't have. But to get them
That's
like
not
that,
that's awesome.
I nearly said a word that I'm not allowed to say.
This is our show. We can, right?
Yeah, I don't think that's how it works. But it's. I mean, just get it.
Yeah, that's a special piece, guys.
Find out the Don's Club price on that 6140. You will be mind blown. These gems are expensive, guys. These sell for big bucks. These can sell per carat, loose stone per carat for what we are selling the whole piece.
What or more?
Yeah,
Easily.
or more.
Yeah.
Or more. Please understand, these are extremely rare, extremely collectible. If you know what cobalt spinel is, you know. Okay, not for everybody. Not everybody knows cobalt like this. Our level of collector here at the Cat Florence Atelier, most of them do, and they get it and they understand. These are rare. They are special. Every single mount, again, from Cat Florence is beautiful. That's what I love about, going back to Cat Florence jewelry for a second. There aren't many jewelers that have the ability to design around a gem. Most jewelry is mass manufactured. So there is no designing around a gemstone. You make a design and you design in mind knowing this is going to be mass manufactured, right? With Cat's not how it starts. Everything starts from the gem. Dawn brings in the stones. She decides what she wants to do with them, what cut, and then she creates each and every design around the gemstone. And not many designers do that. Okay, everything is just about encasing this gem in the most beautiful way possible. And Kat really gets that and understands it better than any designer I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's one of actually my favorite things to explain to collectors because it really changes the paradigm and how you think about jewelry, right? Because they, can I have this but in this mount?
Yeah,
it's like that's just not how Cat works.
Great point. Great point. Because we get people that are new to the Cat Florence.
Fair question.
It really is, because most places that you can go to, then maybe they could try and do it for you because it's not the quality of Cat Florence jewelry. That's the thing. Everything is designed around the gem, so it's not a case you can't just find another gem and pop it in. Right? It's not how it works. Everything these designs take months, sometimes years to put together. Cat starts over and over and over till it's perfect. And yeah, it's a great point, again. Really, really is. All right, how many pieces do we have remaining? Last one.
Last and final. What is it? Last but not least.
Last.
What am I trying to say?
Yeah. All right. Too much at the blues concert. I'm telling you.
All right.
Too
much coffee, maybe.
Yeah. All right. Let's go into this last piece. This last piece is absolutely gorgeous. Again.
Wow.
This is a rarity, Galen. This is extremely rare. Extremely rare. Most people think Alexandrite is the rarest of all chrysoberyls. Okay? This vanadium chrysoberyl is even rarer. To get the vanadium inside a chrysoberyl is even rarer than that. This is rarer than Alex, rarer than Cat's-eye Alex. These are rare. Extremely rare collectible gems. You've got 6.15 carat in a heart cut. We don't see many heart cuts. The heart shapes here at the Cat Florence Atelier. To have that and the loss that it would have taken in order to cut that in a gemstone as rare as this is beautiful. And we get a lot of collectors that say, "Do you have any heart shapes?" It's a big thing.
Similar to your point earlier, where they say, if it's rare, just mark it sold for me.
Yeah.
Right? A lot of people say if it's a heart, just mark
anything
it sold
in a
for
heart
me.
shape.
And they, it's a very collectible, especially from Cat.
Yeah,
we
get these crazy collectors from time to time. Like if you've ever got anything, ever a cat design, or if you've ever got a parrot, it's mine. And I'm just sat there at home waiting for a parrot. I've been waiting.
I'm still looking for the parrot.
I'm waiting on the parrot. I've got you. No, we do. We have some wonderful collectors here. We love each and every one of you, and people know what they want. And when that comes up, we do it.
Yeah,
and we try.
There's
to make
your
it happen.
opportunity for the heart lovers out there. That is you get the heart, and then you get an exceptionally, like you said, rare material.
Yeah, so. You really, really do, guys. That was the final piece. By no means is this event over. Please understand.
Yeah.
All right. By no means is this event over. Yesterday we saw a huge collection. Okay, launched. It was amazing. It went mad. It's still going mad today. We've now got hundreds of emails and texts and calls to get through. As soon as myself and Galen get off air, I'm going to eat something. No, that's not true. I'm going to answer first, and then I'm going to eat something. All right, so we are here for you. Who knows what's coming up? One thing is for sure. There is going to be more in the pipeline. Don't you worry about that. I don't know what it is. You never know with Don. You never know. If there's anything in the show here today that you've wanted to see or that you want to know the prices, contact@catflorence.com. The first 16 pieces on the website right now, the Atelier website, those were the prices those were the pieces included in the one price show here today. If you got the email text, you know the price. If you didn't, you just ask us, we'll let you know. And then you'll see everything below that. If there's anything, it doesn't have to be in today's show. If there's anything that you want to know, we'll let you know the Don's Club price on that piece. And we've got prices all over. Okay? I'm telling you, I know price is important and it's key. And the Don's Club, you always get the best possible price. But don't let it be the driving factor here.
Yeah, the value here is inevitable, guys.
Unbelievable.
So just find a piece, get your price, let us know.
Yeah.
We're here all day.
Absolutely. We're here. We're here for you. We're going to be here for you. And we never leave. All right? We've got beds set up. We're here for who knows, right? Guys, it's been wonderful. Thank you all, Galen. Thank you so much. Thank you guys at home. Without you guys, none of this is possible. I look forward to talking to you all in about 2 minutes from now. It's been a wonderful day so far. Thank you so much.
Thank you.